Schools is seeking some assistance with their budget. Interim Superintendent Dr. Sean Joseph joining us now. Great to have you.
Great to be here. Thank you.
So let's jump right in. Like many school systems, Prince George's is facing budget challenges, a $150 million budget shortfall. Describe the assistance you're hoping to get from the county.
Yeah, so just like with your regular budget, there are times when times are tight and you have to cut from within. So we're cutting $150 million from our current budget. We're making sure we don't affect class sizes or anything like that. But central office and looking for efficiencies, we found 150 million in cuts. We're asking for 50 million additional dollars, with 30 million going to special education, and then 20 million focusing on professional development, safety and security, and ensuring that our teachers continue to be paid well at a competitive rate, and focusing on AI literacy. So we'll be having our state of schools on January 20th to communicate how we're moving forward and how we believe this $50 million will not only stabilize the budget, but accelerate our performance while cutting $150 million.
That is a lot of money. And you say the district is locked in what you describe as crisis budgeting, relying on short-term fixes. So explain, how would that 50 million stabilize education and redirect the district's financial future?
Yes, so 2 years ago, we lost $64 million a year from our county with a telecommunications tax. There was legislation that gave the county flexibility where they didn't need to pay the telecommunications tax in addition to the minimum payment that they have to provide by state law. When that changed, we lost. For 2 years, we've just been flat. And so we've been pulling from our savings account. Well, this year, we can't pull from the savings account. And we negotiated all of our contracts last year, which brought about $102 million of additional spending to our budget, along with things just being more expensive with the economy being what it is. So we've got to be fiscally responsible. We didn't want to ask our community for $100 million. We decided, according to following the lead of our county executive and our board president, to just tighten our belts and cut as much as we could so we wouldn't have to have a tremendous ask. So this is a modest ask that we believe stabilize. But I do think there's a larger conversation we need to have about funding in the county to make sure that we're stable. Because if we continue, if we have to cut another $100 million next year or the following year, it will affect employees and people. This year, we're not there. We only have about 100 people that'll be affected by this budget. But I'm looking towards future years and figuring out a funding source that can stabilize us and ensure we can continue to get the outcomes that parents expect.
Now, I know you mentioned most of these cuts are coming from central office, but and you said you're going to protect classrooms. But
Yes.
What are the impacts that families, children, maybe there are additional programs where they would feel those impacts?
Well, we will have some programs that were centrally paid for that will be affected, and I'll announce what those programs are on January 22nd. So there will be impacts, particularly programs that had low enrollment or programs where we were spending millions of dollars but not having a return on investment. We had to make some tough decisions and cut those programs. And again, on January 22nd, I'll explain what those programs were and how we move forward. But for the most part, classrooms and the budgets in schools are not affected. So we won't see, larger class sizes or anything of that nature as a result of the budget cuts.
All right, so we'll stand by for more details. It sounds like you're keeping it close to the vest until January 22nd for the rundown on those programs. But where can members of the community share some feedback?
Yes. So once we announce the budget on January 22nd, we're going to have a number of budget hearings, and I'm sure I'll be back and I'll tell you all about it at that time. But we'll have 3 formal budget hearings after January 22nd, where parents will be able to give feedback. The board will be able to hear that feedback, and then they'll be able to reconcile the budget and make the recommendation to the county executive's office by March.
All right, sounds good. We'll be following up. Thank you so much, Superintendent Joseph, for joining us today at noon.
Thank you for having me.